This is a true story. We were doing a ladies' night out tour, and it consisted of D-Lay, Jay Reed, and our host was Ali Sadiq, and I was the headliner. So ladies' night out tour was all about fun. It was about women coming out to enjoy comedy. It was about relationships. It was about, all of us in different chapters of our life laughing about ourselves and having a good time. And a lot of women came out, celebrating birthdays, anniversaries. They got a new job. It was always tables and tables and tables of women having a good time, and guys, date night. We were in Dallas, Texas, and we had this after party, and the after party was banging. Like, everybody came out. I mean, cowboy players in the building. At this time, my boy Devin was alive. We was getting it, but we was drinking a lot, and we had an early flight. Everybody had to get up early. So our road man, the Big East, like, yo, y'all, we got to get out of here. We got to get out of here, bro. I mean, we got an early flight, 7 o'clock, 7:15 flight, and we got to drop the rental car off. We got to leave at least 5:15. We'll be there by 6. You know what I mean? Drop y'all off, and then I'm going to drop the car off, and then I'll come give me a coffee or whatever. But y'all need to be in the car at 5:15. So I was like, all right, we get back to the hotel, probably like 2:30, almost 3 o'clock, whatever. Everybody drunk, everybody tired. So I get back to my room, I start packing up. I'm like, all right, so I'm just gonna have my stuff ready, whatever, because I know in 2 hours we're gonna be downstairs in the lobby, right? Set my alarm or whatever. I set my alarm for like, let's say 4:45. I get up, I got my stuff dressed, I'm good. I get downstairs, yo, E in the car, come on, yo, where's the fellas? I said 5:15, rain and shine, I'm leaving them, man. I'm not waiting for grown men. So I'm in the car, boom, I'm right here. 5-6 minutes later, here come Jay Reed, boom. 2 minutes later, here come Ali, boom. So we all in the car waiting on D-Lay. Everybody like, yo, man, D-Lay, he think it's a game. Man. If he don't come down here in the next 3 minutes, I'm leaving him. I say, yo, E, we not leaving him, man. We leaving him. We leave no man behind. He gotta be asleep. We gotta go. Yo, man, let me go call the downstairs. He called the room. Can you please call this room, please? D-Lay. Go up there with security, right? They go up there with security. Bust the door open. Boom. D-Lay is in all his clothes. His bag is packed. He's sleeping face down. He drunk as fuck. He don't care. Come on. D-Lay, come on, you grown, man. You got to let's go. I'm leaving you, man. They grab him, security help him grab his bags and stuff. He gets in the car, poof. And he's doing this the whole way to the airport. I don't feel right. I don't feel good, right? Everybody's like, don't throw up on us, D-Lay. Do not throw up on us, D-Lay, please. Everybody watch him. Lean him towards the window, right? So we get to the airport. D-Lay do not look good. He said, big bro, man, can I get me a Gatorade, man, and maybe like water or something, man? Just my mouth is dry, this, that, and the other, whatever. So I get him a Gatorade, give him some water. I said, man, drink some water, whatever, man, before we get on this flight, because we only got like 35 minutes. Now, what we don't know is how much liquor D-Lay had. That is the question. How much did D-Lay drink? We don't know, okay? Because I've seen D-Lay drink, and I remember one time D-Lay got so drunk, he threw up into a plant and kept talking to people like he didn't throw up. He was like, hey, I'm just saying, y'all. And listen, we are going to leave here and go to another spot. That's how D-Lay. So you just got to know D-Lay to know D-Lay. Anyway, we like, please, D-Lay, are you going to be all right for the flight? Yeah, I'm going to be all right, man. I'm going to sleep all the way back to LA. So on the LA flight, it's just me, D-Lay, and Big E. Yo, man, I don't know what we going to do with D-Lay, man. I mean, ain't no way he's supposed to be that drunk, man. God damn. What's wrong with him, man? Like, I don't know, bro. I'm going to sleep. I got my little neck pillow. I'm like in 3F. D-Lay is in like 35F or, 32A, whatever. So D-Lay, he goes by me. I look at him. fuck it. I'll go to sleep. I'm asleep, right? I think we fly, we take off. We in the air 40 minutes. I get the tap, boom, 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 boom. Mr. Bellamy. I said, yes. She said, are you traveling with another artist or a comedian named Delay? I said, yeah, who's asking? They said he's really sick and he's in the back and we need a doctor. Are you a doctor? I was like, bitch, no, I'm not. They get me up. We go all the way to the back. Delay is laying on the floor. They got the oxygen mask on his face. I said, Delay, can you hear me? If you can hear me blink, he blinking. Ding, 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 ding. I said, Delay, what's up? So the lady who's the stewardess was like, yo, Mr. Bellamy, oh my God, this is an emergency. I said, what does that mean? She said, liability-wise, we cannot continue to fly with him on this plane. We have to turn around. I said, what? She said, we have to turn around and go back. We're 45 minutes away from Dallas. We're gonna fly for about 30 minutes because we gotta dump gas because we can't land with the gas that we had. So we gotta dump gas. So if you was in the area and you felt sprinkles of gas on you, that was us. So anyway, they dumping gas, we flying back. I said, this motherfucker got us going back to Dallas. It's 400 people on this flight. And the word ain't get out yet, but they're talking and people are whispering, we're going back. Who said we're going back? Why would we go back? I don't want to tell him. It's the dude laying on the floor. So I said, D, listen, man, these people on this flight gonna kill you. Can you wake up right now, act normal so we can continue to LA? I'm gonna die, I'm gonna feel good, right? So Delay is laying in the middle on the floor and there's a doctor checking his pulse. They're trying to give him some smelling salts and stuff like that, right? They're like, well, we gotta do it. Protocol is we take him back, get the emergency team in here to get him to a hospital. He's probably dehydrated. I forgot what they call it, but it's like when a nigga drink too much. So they said, listen, we're gonna get him back. And the rescue team, I said, rescue team's gonna come get him. I said, oh, this motherfucker got us upside down. So we turn back. Everybody start on the plane. What the fuck? Where are we turning around? I got a meeting in LA. Everyone's going crazy. Everybody's going crazy. And nobody knows it's Delay that's laying on the floor. So I didn't know that if you don't have your seatbelt on, you will move, right? So I sit, somebody goes to sit in my seat and I sit like right where Delay is, right? And he's laying on the floor like right here, right? So I'm sitting there like pissed off, whatever. And here we coming back to Delay. Everybody put your seatbelt on. And they forgot to tell me to hold Delay. So I'm just sitting there like this, man, and we land, and Delay start gliding like a bobsled man. All the way through 32, 31, 29, 27, and he went through the curtain. Safe! It was so fucking funny, but like, it wasn't funny at the time. He went through the curtain, phew, he's in first class on his back. The mask, the thing from the oxygen popped off. And he just like, we land, the door opens, boom, the rescue team comes in, puts oxygen on Delay. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's so crazy. It's like a movie, right? They strapping him up, lifting him up, putting him on the gurney, and they putting his head up on the thing, and they're pumping the oxygen in his body and stuff. I'm like, Delay, can you hear me? He just waving and shit. Everybody's like, you know him?